Tiger Dash has had quite the second week of life. Let's hear how things are going with Tammy.
I wanted to kind of take you through what carrying and hand rearing a cub is like. And part of it is we start out with feedings every 2 to 3 hours. We mark the amount of formula he gets, if he's urinated and defecated, and any notes, and we weigh him every day. So he knows it's feeding time. I'm gonna introduce you to him. His name is Dash. He is 9 days old today. So we're gonna do a feeding. We're gonna show you how we have to potty him, and then I'll kind of take you through what it's like. It's been exhausting. In no way, shape, or form should humans be hand rearing cubs, and it's just devastating that there's breeders out there that continue to breed and sell for profit. But we do see Dash as a silver lining. He's gonna grow up only knowing love, support, and we were able to rescue him before he would have been sold on the internet to a roadside zoo or private owner. So let's see this little guy. Hi, big guy. So this is Dash. He today is almost 6 pounds. You can see he's definitely looking for his bottle. He's looking the wrong way. There you go. Easier said than done to feed a little hungry tiger cub. He will finish this in about 3 seconds, but you do not ever want to overfeed a tiger cub or any baby. That is a common mistake. We also always want to keep him sternal or upright. We would not feed him like a human baby. He could aspirate. And he is holding on for dear life. There. And we're gonna see if we can pacify him with a little pacifier, so we can talk a little bit about Dash. His nails are pretty strong and sharp at this point. There you go. So at this age, he doesn't urinate or defecate on his own, and Dash, being a boy, is really good about letting his human stimulate him so he can go potty. It is not a glamorous job, but it is just important is feeding. Dash, being a typical boy, puts his leg up and allows me to stimulate him. His mother would be doing this by licking him and stimulating him to go potty. So we want him to go potty and urinate every time we feed, and then we want him to at least defecate once a day. You can see this is very calming for him. Just like a little baby boy, you have to watch where his angle goes. So I use very gentle Kleenex and wet wipes, and that way it keeps him clean as well. And you can see the pacifier is taking care of him, otherwise he's very rowdy. So Dash came to us at about 3 hours old and about 4 pounds. And so now we're on week 2 of around-the-clock care. Without his mom's milk, he has a really weak immunity, and so we definitely keep him quarantined. We wear a mask with him at all times. He won't be able to be vaccinated till he's several weeks old. But he is gaining strength and putting on weight and has a great appetite, and so we're very thankful for that. Another thing that might be surprising is we do not use cat replacer, milk replacer, because the Panthera species, which the tiger is much more closely related to canines in some factors, and so we use S-Black, which is a puppy milk replacement. I know, you still want to be stimulated a little more. And he will go down to feedings every 4 to 5 hours, and then he'll start getting a 6 to 8 hour window of sleep, which I will also get. And he started crawling like on day 2, and today, on day 9, his eyes are about 1/3 of the way open. I assume in the next 2 days his eyes will be completely open. but he still won't be able to see clearly for about a week after that till the eyes develop. You can see his ears are still tucked in close to his head, and those will develop on their own as well. You know, in the wild, cubs like Dash would stay with their mom up to 2 to 2.5 years old. That means she wouldn't have another litter until for 2.5 years. When we were on site rehoming Dash and the rest of the cats on the rescue, they said his mother had just had a cub 6 months ago, and they had sold that cub online, and she had just again then had Dash. That's not healthy for a captive tiger. Their body's not meant to reproduce that quickly, and we're heartbroken that her and Dash can't be together. We did not know that she was pregnant. Definitely was a surprise during loading that she had given birth just an hour or so earlier. He still had his umbilical cord attached, but with the stress of the move and sedation and making sure she was safe, that she had not had any complications from that labor and the stress, we just couldn't put them back together, and that hurts our heart, but we're doing the next best thing we can. So I'm so glad I got to bring you Dash. He is going to be growing like a weed, and we're going to be wanting to share with you a Dash diary. Almost every day we'll share pictures and photos, and once a week we'll definitely do an update on how he is, because your support enables us to care for him for the next 25 years of his life, and we're hoping he grows up to be a big, healthy boy, and we know with your support he's already well on his way to that.